Morning, guys. This is Coffee Talk. Hey, I just want to talk some more about just some things, more on mindset. The way you look at things in your life affects your business and vice versa. And so I just gonna chit chat, no big thing. So I've been stumped on this ocean transfer dresser that I have, and I found these dresser pulls. The ones that were on there were crap. They were like flimsy and they were like tin. It was gross. So I have been thinking. I don't want to go. I want crystal knobs, crystal pulls, but they're very expensive, and I don't plan on getting to Hobby Lobby very soon. So I came up with this idea. It has to be nautical looking. So I could have left this side brass, but I hate brass. So I'm going to use this jute and wrap it around the center. Better than that. But that'll give it a nautical look, won't it? That's what I'm going with. So hopefully it's still kind of tacky, but I think I'll be fine. So I'm going to use this E6000. Hopefully I don't get gassed out, to get the rope to stick to that middle part. So anyway, I'm just chit-chatting. In your business, okay, I'm just going to try and get this out of there. In your business, ooh, that's strong. I need to face the fan away from me, I think. Or get the other one going. Let me get the other one going just a second. I don't think I can. Nope. Maybe it'll just blow past me. I don't know. I could move this over here too. That would make sense. So, if you've been struggling on things that everybody else does, I talked about imposter syndrome. Stop comparing yourself to others, and which helps a lot. I've done it. Trust me, I've done it. I need scissors. But sometimes what works for them doesn't always work for you. And what works for you maybe doesn't work for them. So, it's just finding what works for you and sticking with it. Even in jobs that you've had in the past, say, you've quit that job, it just wasn't you, or even if you have people working for you and it's just not working, think about it. Does this happen over and over again? Maybe it's you. Maybe it's you. I've found out that, I'm not all roses to work with sometimes. So just look at it. I hope that doesn't pull out. So just take a look and see what's not working for you and get rid of it or change it. Hi, Tammy. Like I said, if it's a partner, this stuff dries too fast. I have to block it with this. If it's a partner, somebody that's supposed to be helping you run your company, some things aren't working. If it's an idea, not all ideas are great. Get rid of it. If it's you, realize that and change. But think back, maybe it is you. Maybe it's not always everybody else. All right, this, I gotta go fast, so hopefully this stuff will stick. But you gotta sit back and look and see what's going on, because it seriously could be you. What I'm trying to do is make drawer pulls look nautical for my ocean themed dresser. And instead of buying brand new ones, I have recycled these off of another dresser that I used something else on. So, yeah, if it sticks, I like it. I'm just gonna try and tie a knot again. I hope these work, because I think they were brass and I don't know, I don't like brass. I just never have. Ooh, wow. Okay, so note to self, E6000 eats right through styrofoam. Wow. Ate right through it. Holy cow. That's, so there you go. Don't get it on you. So another thing is sometimes you have to reevaluate. You just have to reevaluate. I'm gonna cut this off long and I can trim it back later. These scissors are stupid. They're dull. I like that though. What else do you want to talk about? Of course, you always want to stop. Like I said, I talked about this, I think, last time. Stop comparing yourself to others. It's imposter syndrome. Your self-esteem has to be confident. Your people are not gonna buy from somebody that is like, I don't know if I should sell this. It doesn't look very good. I don't think they're gonna like it. Be confident in what you do. That is a God-given talent. Be confident. It helps. Your self-image, who you think you are. Now listen to this. This came from Joyce Meyer. Who you think you are, you'll never, it's, your self-image is who you think you are. So here's a statement. Now I don't remember if it's Joyce Meyer, if it was, now I have to listen to that guy again. I think it was the guy I listened to on a podcast, and I'll put it in the comments if you guys want it. Just comment. They said you'll never outperform your hidden self-image. That means you're never going to get any better than what your mind thinks you are. So you have to think. You have to set yourself high. You have to set yourself goals. You know you're better. You know you can do things. So if you constantly tell yourself, oh, I can't do that. I can't get beyond that level. How do they do that? I'm not that good enough. If you keep that mindset, that's where you're going to be stuck at. So stop being stuck. When you were a kid, you were born with no beliefs, nothing. So everything that you know, or you think you know, or believe in, that came from everything around you. Your parents, your neighbors, your friends. Think TV. I wrote some things down, so I'm reading my notes. So, if you think you're not doing well because of your beliefs and stuff, change that, interrupt that, stop that thinking. Because someone drilled into your head when you were little or young, you're not good enough, or they're not going to like you, or they're not going to like that what you did. You're stupid, your words are dumb, you can't talk, people aren't going to listen to you. So stop that thinking. Stinking thinking. These scissors are horrible. So you seriously have to change your mindset. We talked about that last week. If you're kind of wondering, this is kind of fun to do. Now, Jennifer Allwood talks about this. Go online and Google Enneagrams. I think it's INOGRAM, and find out what number you are. Now, a lot of people that I know or watch and follow are 3s, and they're very strong-headed. They're kind of crazy-minded. They're off on their own things, and they're creatives, just like you and I. If you love to create and paint and craft and all that stuff. Most people are Enneagrams. Now, number 3. Now, I was tossed between a 3 and a 5. So go take this quiz. It's a free quiz online. Google it, Enneagram. What Enneagram am I? It's fun to figure it out. But you kind of learn a little bit about yourself. And it is just really fun. So, all right, that was neat. I gotta find something else to put this stuff on. I have nothing else, so I'm just gonna keep eating through this plastic plate, I guess. But once you find your Enneagram, actually, I think it even talks about what you might be, who you might be compatible to, who are your worst compatibility people. This stuff is crazy. It's like I gotta move really fast because it's gonna eat through the plate and dry on my thing, so. But it's kind of fun. Go look it up. It was kind of fun to take the quiz. I really like how they look, though. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about? Talking about earlier, comparing yourself to others, changing your way of thinking to positive instead of negative. Stop listening to people who are negative. Change them. If you have friends that are sitting here bashing you and they don't believe in what you do, toss them. They are bad for your brain, for your heart. They are bad for your business. If they're not going to support you, they have no business being your friend. If they are not a crafter or a painter or something like that, but they can still be your friend, but they can support you. They don't have to buy things from you. You know, they don't have to be, and they don't have to be being about stuff. So if they are causing you mindful harm, get rid of them. It's not worth it. Seriously not worth it. I don't even care if that friend has been your friend for years. Either that or have that mindset and tell them straight up, listen, you know what? You don't support me. You're not doing me any good. You actually hurt my mind. And another thing is, you guys ever read that book, now let me think of it. It's a really cool book. The Four Agreements. If you have not ever read that book, That is an awesome mindset book. One of them is basically say what you mean what you say, but you don't have to be mean saying it. You don't have to agree with people. If you agree with what you believe, okay, say someone is walking down the street and you overhear them say, oh, she's fat. You gonna believe them? That's their opinion. That's the way they see you. That's their problem. How do you see yourself? Are you gonna listen to them and believe them? Is that how you see yourself? But that's this book. You got to read it. The 4 Agreements. Google it. Then there's a 5th agreement. There's another book. There's many books that go along with this. But the 4 Agreements starts you out, and it's really good. If you want if you like self-help books or just something to boost your thinking, your negativity, get rid of that. This book, it's really good. Boy, I don't have much stuff. So and another thing, if you have hate in your heart, you gotta forgive them. Guys, that's what's holding you back too. God wants you to excel. God wants you to succeed. And so if you have any hatred, Joyce Meyer was repeatedly sexually abused by her father. And it took her years and years to get over this hatred. And she's thriving. She even tells a story about God told her to buy a house for her parents. She was like, what? You know what he did to me, Lord. But it freed her. It released her. You have to forgive, and you have to move on, move forward. See how those are looking? I really like them. Does that look nautical? I hope so, because that's what I'm going to do. I have wrote down here, it says, forgive others. It opens your heart. If you're stuck in life, then you're stuck in your business. What you have going on in your personal life could be hindering you in your business, and vice versa. And if you're not a business person, still, look at what's holding you back in life. What's holding you back having fun, enjoying life, you know. If there's something back that's happened to you in the past, someone hurt you, forgive them. If you have to meet them and say, I forgive you for what you did to me. If they're like, what? Then move on. Talk to them, or you don't have to talk to them. The main part is in your heart and mind. You have to say, I forgive them, and truly mean it. If you say it and you don't mean it, you're still going to be stuck. You have to move on. That's what's holding you back on anything. Your self-esteem, get confident. Your self-image, who you think you are. Change that. It'll change many things in your life. God wants you to be happy and succeed. So, you know. I listened to Joyce Meyer. I got to get that guy's name. Jennifer Allwood, and then this other guy's name. This other guy helps a lot with business mindset and things like that. It's amazing. I want to say his last name starts with a W, but I'll get it. I'll try and put it in the comments. But if you do have a chance to listen to podcasts, those are the 3 main things. I did listen to Rachel Hollis, and I'm trying to think of the other gal's name. I'm trying to narrow it down so I don't have so many. They talk about the same things. They're all on the same page. But I'm going to just strictly stick to like those top 3. But so now that's Coffee Talk. So if you guys want to visit with about anything else, please feel free. I'm going to keep doing this. so I can get these done. Hope that one's long enough. Tammy, do you have anything to add or talk about or want to talk about? You guys are always welcome to feel free, pop in and talk about anything you want to discuss in your life. This goes just here in the group. If you're having problems with something in your business, I would love to try and help you out. If I cannot, I can probably find you the resource to help you. I was afraid of that. So now I have to tie it together to another piece. Hopefully. I just want to share things with you guys that have helped me. I get down on myself and think, you know, this has already been done, nobody's gonna do it. But then somebody whispers to me and says, but they never did it your way. Or you can do it in your own special way. Now let's see if I can get this underneath. Time it right. Tuck it. Here's my cardinal. He's singing. Singing away. Oh, I have to put this. That one dry. 3 down, 3 to go. So I'm halfway there. Anyway, I don't want to bore you guys while I'm doing that. So you guys have a good day. That's coffee talk for this time. God bless, guys. Talk to you later. I will get those names for you. I have to look them up. But if you guys check them out on podcasts, I hope they help you too, like they did me.